Hey, so what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday. I'm having a little bit of a hurricane party where I'm at, but I'm here with Danksy, and one of the co-founders of Bridge Labs, and I think we have a few of our members here with us too here in the Discord. So appreciate y'all being here. We try to come to you every Wednesday here at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I apologize. I'm having a little bit of issues where I'm at physically right now, but other than that, let's kind of dive into talking about the markets. We had the Fed speaking yesterday and today, and so be interested to hear if anybody's got any opinions or kind of thoughts on that, and if we have any questions and things like that, we could kind of dive into or talk about as well. Um, and since Sure. Um, Basically what we got. I'm sorry, hang on. What my understanding, what we got was still kind of a hint um, at possible softening ahead, right? The interest rates, if I'm correct. Um, but still kind of, and I don't know what has been said yet today. I've been out of office, but um, it looks like the markets have been generally acting a little bit positive here. Um, so I would suspect. My understanding was early this morning when I was looking at stuff was possible whispers of softening ahead. When we say softening, obviously we're talking about the possibility of lowering interest rates, not immediately, but it's always the market's a lot of speculation, right? So we're talking about in the future, anticipating that. Uh, a great kind of free site I like to use sometimes. Looking at TradFi stuff and uses is FinViz. I don't know if some of y'all are familiar with this or not, but this is not for crypto, but this would be for things like this, or if you're trying to get an idea or FOMC meeting notes and things like that. This is pretty. We can get the latest news and things like that. I find this pretty helpful. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to pull up Sharp AI as well. Yeah, so I mean, looking at things generally here, right? We have the tech sector, slightly up today. Nvidia, I know, is up pre-market open. I think like 1.5%, I believe, when I looked at it, and so we can see here is up still, is up 2 point, just over 2% today. Um, Interesting. We actually have Amazon. It's did really well, and I guess we should expect maybe a little bit of a cool off. I don't know what any other one's thoughts are on that. It's nice to see Tesla doing well. I saw an interesting statistic the other day that had to do with the Tesla now only makes up for about 50% of the EVs on the road, and so I think it goes to show some growth in obviously some of the EV, or I think really more hybrid, with cars and stuff these days. But always been a Tesla kind of fanboy, so like to always see them do well. While I'm pulling up, trying to look at some of these notes here, from from the speaking today. Oh no. Excellent. He already had to have given the speech, right? Jerome Powell today. Yeah, today. I thought it was yesterday and today. Oh, 7-3. Oh, that's April 10th. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. I thought. Um, I was. I mean, I've been paying attention to technologies and communications quite a bit. But I'm interested to see about sector rotations. Um, oh yeah, we could go look at. Wow. Yeah. What is this after earnings? Is that holy? Wow. Surprise. 26%. That top. That's. Oh yeah. Uh, August 24th for the period. Well, June 24th. Yeah, for the period ending June 24th. Wow. Good eye on that. Yeah. Wow. That'll be interesting. Definitely to look at. Wow. What is? Oh. Yeah. Huh. What is what is like all time highs on this? Where's my screener? Holy cow. Okay. Yeah. 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 That was pretty good. I thought that was great. Um that's right. That's right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I saw that earlier. Congratulations. Yeah. That's a good golly. That is beautiful. Um wow. 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 No wonder why we're getting such a kind of an interest we're hearing from members about learning more about options, right? I can see that's awesome. That's awesome. Right. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And do they still ask you to make? I don't know if you're familiar, but Coinbase sometimes they have these like pledge to crypto things or like an NFT or this that and the other. I was making a joke like you already made your pledge for crypto by holding that uh, by holding that. Yeah. Definitely by far. Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. Seasonality on this thing. October. Huh. Hmm. Well, I was curious. Like first, like I really honestly, like I like to look. I'd come down here and look just at where I can look at sectors, which would be it's just going to be under. I'm trying to look at sector rotations. Hold on. Communication services still. Oh no, this is technology. Yeah, tech. I feel like I mean, obviously tech's a pretty safe play unless you know what I mean, depending on how much you don't want to be overweighted. Just consumer discretionary, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's some even on this. Uh, uh, Tell me again. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh wow. Yeah. Woo. That is the real question. Let's look here. Okay. Er, oh. Wow. We got some chips we don't know about maybe coming out. Woo. AMD really for a while kind of. Huh? Oh, did they? Okay. Wow. Well, that would make sense. They're at 12% in a month. Wow. Good eye. Good eye. That's a good eye. Shout out Chief Noodle. Good eye. Good eye. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. I think, yeah. Nah, get out of here. You, really? I would have never thought. Huh. Checking it. That is, yeah, they do. They must. They must. So it's not like one uprooted, yeah, and started over there. Yeah, it's just in the DNA. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Bitcoin, nothing exciting here. Chips, yeah. How can we make them smaller? AMD, wow, what a pop here. Hmm. Yeah, shop around. Shout out Chief Noodle. Right? Wow. That's quite a, I wouldn't have thought, well, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't have told you. I would have thought the revenue was that high. I don't know when it was, but I want to say I remembered a time when kind of AMD kind of really gave Intel a run for their money there for a couple years there. Right. Well, and they just happen to already be into making graphic. You know what I mean? Video you know what I mean? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. And that's pretty powerful. Yeah. Yeah. What are the chances? Yeah, that doesn't normally happen all the time, right? That's pretty wild. Yeah. Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah. Yes. That. Yes. And that full intentions. Yes. 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 I've been spending this week in Houston, and we kind of got wrecked with a hurricane earlier. Or I mean, not so much wrecked, but uh, we're out of nobody has power, and it's just kind of been a disaster. And I mean, I'm more fortunate here, and obviously still able to do this some, but it's just been difficult. Um, but yeah, we I want to plan on doing something like that either late this week or I'd even possibly be willing to do it maybe on a weekend if it'd be best for if that's would be best for everybody. Some of the input we got was or feedback I'd heard was later in the evening is what they had requested, or even maybe where we could do it late enough in the evening where some people in the some of our members that are say over in Asia could also kind of attend. Is yeah. Right, right. Yeah, that's- on AMD. I always feel like Apple's a safer play going into like Q3, Q4. Just just with, I mean, you run the risk, right? They don't meet, expectations, or you hear the rumors of whatever production not being behind or whatever. You know what I mean? But generally, I get my thought of thinking is always, talking about discretionary spending, right? Like Christmas and stuff like that. More usually, typically, I think is isn't that normally the higher trade-in cycle for phones? I think would be that, yeah. Um, I like you can find some of that on Finviz. I like also too. Golly, what's this called? Hang on. Actually, just wait. I don't know. Y'all can see that too. Yeah. Okay. This is AMD. Here we go. Estimates here. You was talking about EPS earlier. Okay. I'm here on Koifin, but AMD because it shows me EPS and estimate. You know what I mean? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh, this even goes on to talk about, yeah, that it's known for its volatile moves over the last 18 moves. It's had 18 moves greater than 5% over the last year. It said previous big move was 20 days ago when the stock gained 7.5% on the news. Piper Sandler named the company top pick. So just an analyst upgraded it from Piper Sandler analyst Harsh Kumar named the company a top pick, maintained an overweight buy rating on the stock for bullish view heading into the second half of the year. At this time, MI 300 is performing very well with an expected ramp to greater. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the same guy. Yeah. Finally, 2026, we expect MI 400 to come. Okay. Okay. Right. True. I mean, I keep saying, like, I work sometimes with as a hobby with PCBs, right? Printed circuit boards. Um, and obviously those aren't exactly, we're not talking the same thing, but just in even in the advances in the easeability of some of that now compared to a few years ago, like it's moving fast. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, for pretty low cost, really, definitely. I mean, now there's obviously a much higher cost when it's you're not using PCB for your circuits. Okay, I'm in Quiver Comp now here. So what? Yeah, I think of TSM. I think of phones, man. Well, I get again. I thought TSM mainly is known for more specializing in phones, and it seems like the phones are mainly right, like offloading the work of the actual, say, like computation, right? To like they've been doing for like, say, with like pictures and everything else, basically to the cloud, right? To do like the actual processing. I mean, that, I like it. Looks, is that, yeah? That's a daily. That's a pretty decent trend right there. I mean, that's interesting. I like that. I like TSM. Doesn't is Are they still the main supplier for iPhones too? Do you know that? I know they used to be for what are the chips? The screen is. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh wow. Oh, that's a whole. Whoa. Yeah, it is. Wow. Hey, that's a good. That's smart. That's a real smart. I like that. I think that I like this idea even. Like, why not think deeper, right? Okay. Wow. Right. Yeah. Okay. Maybe this you could this would be a good. I mean, not hedge, but well balanced, right? Say if you're, you know, instead of being so concerned about picking the right chip manufacturer, right? Just pick pick the manufacturer of of the industry tools or whatever. Huh? Oh, I bet. Oh yeah. Oh, this make can I play with this one? Not really. That is, gee whiz. That has been ripping since, especially since June. I like this thing. See, thank you. I like this one today. Wow, wow. I do like this. Um, L LRCX is the ticker on that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's going on my watch list. Not on here, obviously. Nice. Okay. 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 Like, yeah, getting it, making them actually. Okay. 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 To pop out the chips. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That does make more sense. Okay. Okay. You think ChatGPT the servers are run the are really? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I thought I'd heard some heavy speculation on that one. I thought. Okay. Okay. Wow, this was written just July 9th. Yeah. Is this in price discovery or what is this? How far out? Okay. Like a say for late vehicle. Okay. Well, let's check that out. Okay. Boom. Right. She sold her Tesla shares was the last thing I saw. It was because it was in the news or something, I want to say. Yeah. Sort by politician? Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh, no, she sold Visa? Okay, here's the Tesla she sold. Oh, July 2nd. Okay, yeah, the same time. And Visa. Oh, and bought NVIDIA. And AVGO. Huh. Yeah. She's that old? I wouldn't, I mean, I knew she was old. I wouldn't have guessed. Wow. I thought she was worth a little bit more. But it's probably depends on. Yeah, this is nice. Cleans up. Yeah, I was about to say, can I tell? Is it gonna? Oh, I could. Yeah. Oh, it does. Okay. I was gonna say what show she added. Yeah, but what she sits on? What I'm trying to think of what house committee or whatever. Is it? Does she sit on tech? Is what I'm saying. Was she? I mean, is she know of said yeah? So she know kind of, I guess, legislation regarding protections or not. Okay. Okay. Tommy Tuberville, that guy. I think he's. Yeah, apparently so. I think he's done some controversial or dumb, silly or something I saw him on the news or something. Saying something or something I wouldn't be proud of or something. Um, you got me looking more at this. Win rate 50.88%. That's better than the house, huh? A little bit. There's another site that's common too that does some the Congress stuff, but I haven't seen it like this. This is cool. Rick Scott, isn't he? I bet you. I think that dude's in like the like Senate weapons committee or something. Big money, big money. Yeah. Is there any? Speaking of that, is there any? I'd be interested in like what is, like for example. Yeah. Are you serious? I'm on Daniel Mercer, but let me go back to. Oh, well, maybe it's because I'm not signed in. Oh, you can't see because I have this thing. Hang on. Anyways, hang on a second. Hang on. I wonder if it might be uh like a ad blocker on my browser do it like killing it or something. Hang on. Let me. Okay. Sure thing. Oh wow! Whoa! I do see that. Damn. What am I gonna do? Him? You are, buddy. He's just holding. Oh, on hit. It keeps rerouting when I'm trying to when I go to look. I can't. I'm having. Oh, okay. 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 And hang on too. Was it on Tradelytics that I saw? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll go back to this, but yeah, okay, it was on Tradelytics where I've seen some of this too. Congress trades. Yeah, there's that Nancy Pelosi, but this is not. This is not even Jilla. Let me. That's summary. Let's see. Most traded stocks. What is this? JTSXX. Members dashboard. Okay. Yeah. True. Let me go back to. But what was the? Tell me that guy. What the guy's name again? One more time. I'm sorry. There he is. Wow. Yeah. Disney. Back in 2020. Was that when Igor took back over? Bob Igor or whatever? Why would you? Google. Visa. Why do these politicians like Visa buying these? I mean, are most of our earnings, right? I mean, it's just on processing fees, I guess, obviously, right? But they have pretty good. That's all pretty. They have pretty good data on all that, like card. You know what I mean? Card users and all that stuff. Wow. This dude here. This is a cool site. Thanks for bringing this. This is really cool, Dancy. I like this. God. Process information quickly. Oh, I like that. I thought I'd look over here real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, what did Jerome Powell say? High inflation is no longer the only risk to the U.S. economy, and no interest rate hike is expected at the next meeting. Still pause and hold. Pause and hold. Yeah, so I guess he's done maybe talking there, or this is just at least a summary. It says DYM and TIA were some leaders today. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What is, oh. This is back into range if it doesn't lose, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at I was looking at the notes, and then it said I was told here to look at the dimension DYM and TIA were kind of some of the standouts today. Which I don't. DYM, so that is like let's go. Yeah. Huh? No, this is crypto. I'm sorry, crypto. Yeah. What? And then TIA. Supposedly was something worth looking at. Let's look. Let's look real quick at a BTC versus ETH chart here. I'm just curious. I know as we were getting started here, I saw BTC was expected to kind of catch some downside, but Really? I would think someone's already figured a way around that. Have you read like they call it? It's funny they call it jailbreaking, but have you read up on like you can read up on like jailbreaking ChatGPT? I don't know why they call it that really, because No. Okay. Okay. Bitcoin dominance, doing about nothing. Um, right. Just I think everybody knows. We don't really have to talk about it too much. You know, we've had a lot of Germany and Mount Gox. You know, a lot of Bitcoin down pressure. Nothing too exciting as much in crypto going on really this week. Other than be excited about right the Ethereum ETF coming up later. Um, you know, let's look if we don't mind here at let's see what are they correlated to. Sure. You can't. Got rejected at 200 EM. Keeps trying to break through 59,000, right? We've basically been fighting with what other people will call like right our 200 week EMA. I think that you know we're really going to be kind of doing this until hopefully we get a kind of a little bit of a change here with this Ethereum ETF launch. I'm hoping maybe or something, or maybe Germany Mount Gox will run out. But basically, you know, guys, our classic 200 EMA right, is now you know fighting is acting as resistance. Right, we've lost in the most general right things. A reclaim of that right is more of a bullish sign that kind of people are looking for. I don't mean all doom and gloom or anything like that. I think we're just in a little brief period here where we're going to kind of continue to be range bound. I think that you know until we close, I'd say at least on a daily time frame above 59, you know, over 59,000, right, is what we're looking for. We can see that we really fought this level here, which has acted as resistance below even 59,000, which is about 58,300. But really, once again, like a close above 59,000 on a daily time frame would be something to look for. If we're looking at this on a daily candle, this does not actually look good at all. This could be possibly we'll have to wait and see here. SFP, or that could have just been a liquidity kind of flush there. So we'll have to wait and see here. But yeah, I don't really expect Bitcoin to do anything exciting necessarily for the rest of the week. But as some of the selling pressure decreases from with Germany, and I mean obviously the Mt. Gox thing is not over at all, but I do expect that you know I would think that at least for the month of July, you know, it will be a green month, is what I would say, and positive. I would think that will close. I would like to definitely above, you know, July. I would like to think we close above, really above 70,000. We'll have to wait and see though. But I think that um, I would like to see us above 60K. If possible by next week or something. We'll wait and see. Um, we'll wait and see. Oh yeah, about it. Yeah, I don't know when it's, as far as I they seem as launched. I mean, it's always, my understanding was always in July, right? But um, does anybody else know? Anything I haven't heard. Yeah, right. Yes, I do. Correct. Oh, look, this look from Matrix Port saying he. Yeah, we're getting a little feedback here. Yeah, no, they're saying soon. I mean, obviously soon, soon, soon. But maybe this won't be a sell the news event this time. Um, yeah. Hey, anyways, guys, girls, I appreciate y'all kind of being flexible here with this. This has been a little bit more difficult than normal for me. Unfortunately, just this week a little bit. Um, can we? Do that? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to mute him. I'm trying. I don't know how to mute him. I've tried next. I can't mute him. Yeah. Dixon. It's weird. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, and that's a win for um, a small win, but definitely a win. We'll take that. Um, yeah, and I agree 100%. And I don't know. maybe it's more wishful think. What I'm trying to say is I'm not as I don't have as informed of a opinion when it comes to the level or desire or whatever out there for exposure, say to Ethereum, like there. And I like Ethereum. I like it even. I hate to say or argue. I like Ethereum because it's programmable, right? Smart contracts. You could argue maybe Bitcoin has some of that, but anyways, I love arguing, like you say, the use case or the I mean. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know. It seemed like there was definitely a lot of excitement to get exposure to say crypto with the first Bitcoin ETF, right? And what all that Mint was able to do, and we have seen huge inflows. So I shouldn't say that maybe hopefully the same demand will be there. I think that more than likely it won't be probably at first or as much as we saw with Bitcoin, but doesn't mean that it's still right. Wouldn't be positive and definitely a win. In the long run, I think more adoption, right, is helpful. I do think, like, at the same point, it's an interesting point. Like, at what if we didn't get a Sol ETF, then like how much how much further are we going to go? How many more ETFs? Or how That'd be wild. Yeah, that'd be weird. I, I'm curious to see over time if it's going to take some of the volatility out of crypto. You know what I mean? And I just have to see. Huh. Yeah, just looking at ETH here. Obviously, we resistance up ahead, but just looking at this volume profile on a 1 hour, it seems that we definitely testing this value area high at just about. I'm looking at spot on Binance here, but at about 33,120. I'm not saying go long on the break of that, but a closure above that would be definitely a bullish sign. To see us at least move out of this kind of range we've been playing in for basically since last week, since about last Thursday, Wednesday. So this could be it. I mean, if I was to think or be suspicious if you're obviously, I think they'd be smart, right, to be looking at ETH knowing this is coming up. I can't imagine that most of at least our members out there probably already don't hold ETH or haven't front run this in somehow, some way. But if you were looking to, right. That's right. Hey, I remember that. So but if you were looking or curious to see if this thing was gonna, run on the back of the news, or if you were to start to see this thing maybe run a little bit, and before the news, and it might be, I'd be wanting to look to see something about starting to see close above this 3120, right? Maybe even like ideally if it was a high volume candle, but for right now, we're just kind of testing, wicking it, right? This is, I would think, stop loss hunting. Really, yeah, I want to see, then followed by like a closure above about 3164 here. And this is not even looking at using fibs. This is just looking at volume profile here. But yeah, I think if we could move out of that range, this was a high volume candle here in the past at 32. Huh. So I mean, if you want to look at past two here, there's a chance that we could say once we close above 32, move up to 3,300 for ETH pretty quickly. But and that's just looking at using history and volume there. That's yeah. Yeah, yeah, similar to like FOMC, maybe a little volatility, right? Definitely. Um, probably catch one or two people stop losses, mess a few traders up, right? Short or long. Um, but yeah, I would think so. Sometimes I like to, obviously money flow, right? Which I thought I had on this here on the bottom, but apparently I didn't. Um, yeah, 15. I'd want to see something more like on a 4 hour here. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, new feature in TradingView built in. Yeah, and look, now you got time TPO, time pressure everything, and built in too, which is pretty wild. Or see, what I mean with built in session, right? TPO, it's pretty interesting, even on crypto. So yeah, it's cool to see TradingView stepping the game up. Yeah, bud. Yeah, they're trying to keep. I guess they're looking at all that money going to those other outside platforms, right? You know what I mean? Whether it's like liquidity or this, that, and the other, and so they're doing a lot more. Like, because for example, in the past, like I used to have to use like TrendSpider for some things for that TradingView wouldn't do, or I'd be using just like a complete like different like something like I don't know if you ever heard of like Atlas, but I love like the Atlas trading terminal, but and it's free pretty much, but it's basically PC only. So it depends on what I'm doing. Or Trading Riot is another really cool one, because you can do crypto and traditional. So yeah, total two obviously a little bit up today, almost 0.75%. Total three, not as much. So that's interesting. Yeah, more of a that tells us generally, more of these traditional altcoins are doing well. Has why is SC up? Holy cow! Don't touch that. It was a trap. Um, I was since the SEC lawsuit came out or whatever, and we saw like Rocket Pool and a few others like suffer big time. How have they recovered since then? Not too well. Not too well. I don't know if I'd call that a break of trend. I'd really have to see something more to give me that cut. Yeah. Yeah. See a little bit more confidence in that. I think it'd be recovered more likely. But you know what's crazy is look at this. And I'm sorry, just from a pure TA perspective, right? I'm just this was timed with the news, right, of the SEC, and everything else. But on a daily time frame, even looking at this, you look at this candle here before, right? As it was like this was a liquidity hunt or a stock, like totally, which is wild. Unless that's like market makers, that's market makers rushing in, buying up, shorts, but and causes that. Because that's on Friday the 14th. I bet you if you were to go and look at the news, I bet you it would be Oh well, I'd be surprised if it was after that, but maybe. Oh, on a 4 hour. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that was look. Yeah. Oh, is it this candle? Why is it my blue? No, it's gotta be. Oh, wow. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, look at that momentum right there. I have way too much chop on here, but let me actually. I'm gonna try to look real quick at some liquidity. Let's see, overlaid on this, which is not as easy. Huh. Blue liquidity there. Ran it. Wow. Shorts taken out there. Wow. That's more interesting of the play right there, right? Like, after that wick, say shorts, people got short, right? Here's your liquidity, short side liquidity, right? Come up, tap it, take shorts out, then flush further down. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Let's cut it. I'm sorry. I'm running on generator here. I would like to pretend I'm just having a hurricane party, but I am blessed. But I'm man. It's a lot of trees down. It's a lot of trees down. I was being a good citizen out there earlier today, actually, and spent about an hour in line at a gas station, lined up, queued up to get gas. Thank you, HEB, for having HEB about the HEB gas stations, at least around me, because HEB like actually like put in their own has their own like generators and stuff and gas they sell. HEB's a grocery store here, where I'm at. Anyways, but they there was a huge line, like for example yesterday, and then anyways, but there's a lady that lives on my street that I mean, for whatever the reason, she was out of gas. She'd been out of gas in her car, and she does not have a generator like built like a whole own generator built in her house. So she's kind of without power and and has like some family like maybe about across town that she could go be with. But anyways, it was just she had very little gas or whatever, and it was really kind of so. Anyways, I spent some time listening to the radio, being patient. Queued up to get some gas, fill up some gas cans, but anyways, I was nervous that wasn't sure if maybe they'd run out or whatever, but because they had a security guard and stuff out there, um, trying to hold down order. But at one point, he started coming up to the cars like in line, and I was like, "Great, man! Don't tell me he's gonna say they ran out." But of course, it was. He was just saying that it was, you know what I mean, only the good stuff left. So they saying they ran out of unleaded. It was like premium only or something. I figured. Go ahead, squeeze me, man, squeeze me. I'm desperate. So, but anyways, Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that just runs off natural gas. You know what I mean? Thank goodness. So, um, okay. Yeah, for sure. Yes, definitely, definitely. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. Um, yeah, yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks you guys for all being here. Thanks everybody. Dixon, Chief Noodle, thanks for giving us some things to and everything else. And Daxi, one of the co-founders. Again, thank you. And good, good. I like the lamb, man. I like the lamb research. Uh, yeah, yeah. Do some more digging on that one. I appreciate that one. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.